So today I have a complete cold plunge. Normally I've done DIY setups or half DIY setups. Today I have a complete cold plunge, which includes the chiller, pump, filter, and the tub itself, along with the accessories needed to set it up. Plunge Chill sent me this to test out and give it a shot. It's very similar in makeup to many of the other inflatable cold plunges that you may have seen on my channel. So this is a drop stitch build. It's very similar to a stand-up paddleboard that's inflatable. It is rock solid. It's very, very rigid. It contains quite a bit of air, and it's only at 8 psi, but believe it or not, it's very, very rigid. You could actually do dips on this thing. So I mean, you'll see I'm about 200 and something pounds, and I mean, it doesn't compress. So this is a fully inflatable unit, which includes in and out ports as well on the tub, like many of the others. But this one comes with the full setup, 1/2-inch tubing, valves, and a chiller. Now this chiller is very similar to the chiller I've recommended in previous videos. It's a 3rd horsepower. This chiller has built into it a pump and a filter. It's more like a pre-filter, and it's ready to go. So you fill the tub up, and after you've connected the chiller, you just power it on and it's ready to rock. You choose your temperature range here. We've gotten this unit down to about 45 degrees, 46 degrees. I like it about there. Almost just below 50 is actually my sweet spot. I can do it long enough, I get the benefits from it, but it's not freezing me to death. So this chiller and pump and tub setup was sent to me, like I said, to test out. So this complete setup, I believe it runs for around $9.99 on their site. They do have some sales occasionally. They have a number of different tub models. This is their Pro version, which is pretty large. I mean, if you see how big I am, I'm about 5'11", just over 200 pounds, and I can get in this thing and I can get fully submersed all the way down. So, and it, like I said, it's a pretty rigid setup. You can push yourself up and out, no problem. Comes with a cover with safety buckles. So if you've got little kids around or animals that you're worried about getting in it, that's included as well. So includes a hand pump, although I cheated. I used a shop vac on reverse to get it about 90% of the way there, and then I used the pump to finish it off. So what sets this apart from a DIY? If you are not a person who likes to mess with PVC or vinyl hosing or any of that in the fittings, you're worried about the thing leaking, this is all done for you. This comes with these hoses. It's 1/2 inch, and they're all already insulated. So this has insulation on top of it. All the fittings to, quick shutoffs as well. And this mates up very nicely with the chiller that has these quick releases. So these quick release connections, you just literally put it on there like that, and you secure it like so, and then you take the cotter pins and put them in. Both of these hoses connect, and there's a water flow on the back side that denotes which way it goes. Water in, water out. So the water out goes here, and water in comes in. It's almost impossible to get it wrong. So that's the chiller and the tub. Now, what most setups that we do with DIY, you'll have a separate pump and a separate filter. That's all built into the chiller, so no more mess of having things sit around. That said, it's not perfect, right? So in my other setups, I've used ozone, and most recently, I've used UV. And that does create a bit of a mess. But this setup includes a pre-filter and a pump. The pump is quite adequate, that's great. The pre-filter is just that. It's a pre-filter. It's a wire mesh pre-filter. It is not a pleated filter like the GE whole house filter. So you're probably going to need to use some sort of sanitization in this, whether that's hydrogen peroxide, chlorine, or otherwise. There's pluses and minuses to that. You don't have a pleated filter to change. You could probably cut in and put a GE whole house filter on this, but that kind of negates buying the whole system. So the other downside to this is the positioning of this. Now I have kind of bear claw hands, so I am a special case, but getting this on and off is a bit of a chore. The location of this is not perfect. That said, it is included, so that's great. But what you'll notice is when I pull this off, the wire mesh filter and the rubber O-ring are facing down instead of this being in this orientation. So not only is the cavity here pretty small, it's also kind of set up a little wonky. So when you get that, and the other thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to shut these valves off so that the water doesn't just flow out while you take it off. That said, another negative is the fact that there is water left in these hoses, and it will evacuate out of that that low point. So you put a towel down there or something like that. Certainly you wouldn't have this thing leaning up while you're doing it. And as always, with electrical components, unplug it before you do anything like that. So that gives you a little bit of a rundown on that. It's probably fine for moderate to low usage. I wouldn't have 3, 4, 5 people bathing in this a day. I wouldn't have this set up in a gym or a CrossFit gym. That kind of load requires a GE whole house filter and a little bit more specialized filtration setup. That said, it is already done for you. So if you're not a DIY person, this could work. You're just gonna have to check that pre-filter. You'll probably notice it gets clogged up with hairs, but it can also start to build up some biomass. All right, so that is the Plunge Chill Pro unit with a 3rd horsepower chiller. I believe you can get them on Amazon, Walmart, or through their website directly. I'll have a link below that you guys can check that out. If I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it like a 7.5, maybe an 8, because it is all done for you. The downside is that pre-filter is not really a true filter. And the hoses, they're 1/2 inch, not 3/4 inch. I like the throughput that a filter and a chiller gets with a 3/4 inch, but this, it'll do very well. I don't think this would do well sitting outside with 1/2 inch. I don't think you're getting enough water flow, especially in the summertime. If you put this thing outside in the sun, the chiller's gonna have a hard time keeping up. But you keep it indoors, the temperature differential between the inside temperature of your air and the water temperature, the 3rd horsepower chiller should have no problem keeping that. All right, so that is the Plunge Chill Cold Plunge done for you. This is not a DIY version. This is a completely done for you model. It's around $1,000. You can get a coupon here or there if you go to their site, and it's pretty affordable compared to many of the DIYs I've done that have been at least $700, $800, $900 plus. So this is all done for you.